What's up, guys? Welcome back to Max Boneyard Builds. As you can see, the LS swapped C10 sitting outside with a cover on it. Beautiful day, by the way. But I wonder what that could mean if the C10's not in the garage. Let's find out. And there it is, the new project truck for the Boneyard Build Garage. 98 Silverado, extended cab, 2-door, does not have a 3rd door option. This thing is clean, man. It's got 180,000 miles on the clock. She is clean. Frame looks great. Leaf springs look great. Truck bed, I cannot believe for a 98 how clean this baby is. Now don't get me wrong, she's dirty on the inside. This thing needs a bath, but look how clean this thing is. I can tell she's had some body repair done here. The metal underneath is still good. She's got a little Bondo action right in this general area. I think whatever caused this scratch down the passenger side did a little heavier damage here. Plan is to take this Bondo out, see where it's at, straighten it back up a little better. 98 350 4-speed Silverado edition. Just realized it didn't have lights on. There we go. That looks a little better. Clear coat is gone on the hood. As you can see, it's starting to bleed down the fenders, so we're going to have to sand that off. I'll tell you a little more, tell you the story on how I acquired it here in a minute after we do a little more of the walk around. Searching for a new tailgate. I don't think that one's coming out. That's bad. That was a hard blow. Still opens, closes, all that. Previous owner definitely used that tailgate as a tailgate, and man, it took a hard hit. But the rest of it, you can see it is a clean truck. What up, shop dog? What up, shop dog? It's a clean one. Don't get me wrong, the inside of this interior, it's got a lot of love. It's going to need some reloving. I don't know what died down here. Holy cow. I mean, that's something's growing. Something is definitely growing down there. Whoo, baby. But the dash is all still in one piece. I mean, shoot, the headliner. The headliner's in better shape than my crew cab. I mean, unbelievable. Like I said, she's only the 2-door version. It's only the 2-door version, so you gotta slide in through that way. Back seat looks great though. Give you guys a shot of the engine bay here. That's right. She got the K&N high speed cold air intake. Yeah, that'll probably be coming off, but oh well. Telling you, it's all here, all intact. So let me tell you a little story about it. Okay, so as you know, I'm always got the eye out, looking for the next project, looking for the extra bone pieces at the boneyard, looking for items on Marketplace to pick up. Came across this one. Okay, it was sitting in a buddy's tow yard, and I was like, that just doesn't fit. Doesn't fit with all the wrecked cars. Doesn't fit with the cars that he is repairing at his automotive shop. Something just doesn't work with this car. So I got a hold of him, said, hey, what's up with that OBS Silverado you got? He says, well, let me tell you a story. Guy told me, I'm done with it. Do you want to pick it up and scrap it? He says, sure. You know, I said, I'll get $375 or whatever it is for a scrap truck. He goes, picks it up, and he goes, man, that thing's just too nice. So what's he do? He sits it in his yard. I see it sitting there. I came up to him, said, hey, what's up with that OBS? He says, guy wanted to get rid of it, said he was done with it. I said, what's wrong with it? He says, I don't know, haven't even looked at it yet. I said, okay. So we came to a fair price. I'm not going to talk money yet. Once we get it up and rolling 100%, I'll tell you how much I've spent on this whole project. So I'm not going to reveal that yet, but it's going to blow your mind. So brought it home on the tow truck. And of course, first thing I do is I notice that up here on the insulation, antifreeze, explosion going on. I'm like, okay, that ain't right. So come down, check the radiator, empty. Okay, where's the coolant going? So then immediately I was thinking, great, blown head gasket, something like that. Nope. Stuck her on the battery charger overnight, popped her off. Pops off fine. Then I'm seeing steam, making a horrible noise. Bam. Radiator coolant line busted, which in turn soaked the alternator, so it's not charging. So I'm going to need a new coolant line. Got one of them ordered. Going to need a new alternator. Going to try and hit the Boneyard today, see if he's got one of them on the shelf. Get that picked up. But then also, it's cranking. At first, wouldn't go. Spider injectors were not seated correctly. Put the harness on, spider injectors seated correctly, pops right off. Motor sounds good. No top end noise, no lower end noise that I can hear. Purrs like a kitten. Good old Chevy 350. I have not dug into this thing hardly at all. That is all I've done. Charged the battery, saw if it would pop off. It does. Obviously, horrific coolant leak. That's got to get fixed first and foremost. Get her filled back up full of some ice cube juice. Get a new alternator on there so she keeps charging. But we have not washed it. We have not detailed it. We have not cleaned the interior. We've not done anything. This is exactly how she has came to us. So, game plan is, I've got some time. I'm going to give this one to my son, who's a teenager now. He is beyond ecstatic. Super happy. Got himself a truck. I'm super happy because I'm sticking him in a Chevy. You know, and I haven't owned one of these OBSs. I've owned a couple different ones. I haven't owned one of these, so this should be fun to play with. You know, we're thinking I don't want to stick him on the ground too far. I'm thinking maybe a flip kit in the back, or just some drop shackles or some drop shocks and shackles. Drop the back down a little bit, kind of even her out. I don't know. What do you think? Get the windows smoked out for him. Get that interior addressed. That carpet is just disgusting. I mean, I don't know. That might be a replacement job, or that may, maybe that fabric paint that they got. You know me, I'm cheap. If I can make it look decent for a couple bucks, I'll do it. But once we get it washed, I'm gonna run the buffer over all of it. Try and bring this paint back to life a little bit. This little spot right here, that was 2 seconds rubbing compound by hand, just to bring the life back. And you can see the hood. They got a bend in the hood. I guess they got pissed when they tried to shut the door, or shut the hood at one point in time. Gave her a little buckle on either side, but I'm thinking I can get that pulled out with a dent puller. It's on both sides. Hopefully I can straighten that out decent enough. If not, try and find another hood and kind of go from there. But all this is just dirt, just sitting. This baby's been sitting for a minute. But man, 16-year-old kid, half-ton truck, the old Spider injection Vortec 350. She's probably got 200 horsepower. Plenty for him. Get him a Flowmaster or something on there, make it sound decent. Well, this is the new one in the stable, guys. Just wanted to introduce it. I want to thank Steve out here, Bill and Joe's here in the Cottage Hills, Wood River area. He saved this one. Thank God he did not send it to the Boneyard, and I was able to get a hold of it. Gonna get it moving. Once we get the motor up and going, who knows? Transmission may be shot, or the rear end may be shot. I don't know. Why the guy got rid of it, I don't know. He didn't know. He just said he wanted to scrap it, but it fires up, and that is half the battle. After that, we'll start addressing the issues, get it all cleaned up, waxed up, start working on the interior. I'm going to bring you guys along the whole way that I possibly can, and show you what the journey is, show a little transformation. When it's all said and done, I'll give you a final dollar all the way across what we spent on the new project. 98 1500 extended cab, Silverado edition. That's the new project. So there it is. There's the new project. We're going to keep you guys along for the entire journey. Everything from the interior to the motor to whatever comes our way. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get this one back on the road and save it. Thanks for stopping by Max Boneyard Build. As always, guys, subscribe, comment. That keeps me motivated to keep the videos coming. I'll see you next time.